What is up, you guys? We are back with another 4x4 Mania video, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming update that is currently in the works right now, like literally as we speak. Now, I'm going to go back a little ways, from when 4x4 Mania first kind of started teasing at this next update, which will be coming out pretty soon. Now, if we look right here, this post was made by 4x4 Mania. It says, decided to declutter the in-game UI a little. We'll clean it up some more coming soon. Now, if you look right here, if you have been playing 4x4 Mania for a long time, you can see exactly what's different. We got the steering buttons, the little arrows right there are different. The camera, everything is different. The whole UI for the driving is different. This is what the UI currently looks like in-game as of right now. You can kind of see how it looks. The arrows are a good bit bigger, and the gas pedal, I like how the new one is like invisible. It's see-through almost. It's just the outline of the gas and the brake. But if you actually look at the current one, you can see that everything is kind of bordered and has the little lines on the inside of it, kind of almost getting in your way of seeing the gameplay a little bit. And I actually think you're going to be able to adjust the size of all this to kind of minimize it a little bit, like your HUD. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look at some of the pictures here that we are going to be going over in this new update, that is coming to 4x4 Mania. Now let's go into the next thing real quick that we're going to be talking about in this. There's a lot of good stuff, so don't click off just yet, you guys. If you enjoy 4x4 Mania, you're going to want to see this stuff. We got some cool things to go over. Now, continuing on right here, you can see we got some more images of the UI here. Now, I'm going to kind of read over what they said. It says some more pics of the work in progress in-game interface update. Now, I'm going to kind of do a little deep dive here and look at each and every one of these pictures right here, because they're going to kind of show different layouts of your gassing and braking, your steering, all that stuff, your camera options. So let's look at that. Now, right here, this is going to be a little more in-depth look at the new UI. You can see the arrows down here, the way they look, and I'm going to throw up the image one more time of the current UI. You can see the difference that we have here. It's a very big difference, and I really like the new UI interface right here. It looks so much better. So this will be coming in the next update. I do got a couple more images of this, so there is customization options with the UI. Now, I think they will be bringing custom HUD layouts in the future, not in this update, but in the future, which will be awesome to be able to move all this stuff around and put it wherever you want it. Now, here we got for when you're using the steering wheel, and I'm thinking that you might can change up the way the pedals look, because in these pictures, the pedals look different than the original ones we were looking at. Let's go on to the next. You can see right here, it's kind of looking that way again. We got the park, reverse, neutral, drive over there. You can see the way that looks. Everything looks so clean, man. The way it's not bordered anymore around like 4 high, your camera selection, being able to look at everything this way is going to be so good, man. Very smooth layout here. Another shot of it right here, looking very good. I like that. I like the way we got the manual and gear selector over there. All right, now this is one that's pretty neat. Now you can see the way you can change gears over here on the right side. You got that option too. And look over here on the left, you got your gas and the brake right there, which is awesome. You got your steering arrows right here on the right, so completely changing up everything here, which is cool. So being able to have so many customization options for your HUD like this, your HUD layout, is so good. I think this is a very good change, being able to have this freedom to change up your HUD layout the way you want. Now, like I said, you won't be able to move everything individually, but there should be like presets you can choose from in order to get the layout to look different ways like it has in the images. Here's another as well. We got the Jeep out here doing a little crawling, but you can see what it looks like there. Pretty cool, man. It looks so clean. I do like it a lot. Now, real quick, before I start this little video here showing how the new photo mode will work, I do want to read off what 4x4 Mania said themselves. They said, reworking photo mode. I think some of y'all will enjoy it. Not every post effect will work on every phone. For example, I might have to cut depth of field, but we'll see. But all other controls will. Okay, so that's kind of what 4x4 Mania said about what we're about to watch right here. This is a new photo mode that is coming in this next update. So we'll go ahead and click play right here, and we can see how all this works. Now you can see right here, we got the side shift, we got the up and down, even the roll option, man. Distance, there's going to be so much you can do with this, as you guys can see right here. I mean, look at the customization options we now have for the camera. It's really good, man. I'm really excited for this next update. If you guys are as well, be sure to leave a like. Here we have the depth of field. Oh, dude, that's going to come in handy if you want to make some pretty cool shots of your vehicle and all that. Here we got brightness and the post effects. That is going to be so good, man. I like how you can do the brightness, the contrast, vibrance. I really like to do my images up like very vibrant, and have the lighting look really good on them. Also, dynamic lighting is going to be so good. Look at that. You can mess around with like the sun and how it shines on your vehicles for your images. Like what? Like that's crazy. Look at the miscellaneous right there. We got the force headlights, hide drivers. You can hide all of this stuff. Really have so much control over your images and the photo mode here now in 4x4 Mania. It's going to turn out great, and I cannot wait to use this in game. Now, something I'm super excited about right here is the fact that you'll be able to scroll through the dealership. Now, to kind of better explain, we're going to read what 4x4 Mania said right here. This is regarding what we're about to watch, this little video, this clip right here that they made. They said, so I'm sure you all know how the dealership is slow to scroll through due to vehicle load times. While redoing the interface, I finally did the most obvious thing to get around that. So if we look right here, go ahead and click play, you guys will see exactly what 4x4 Mania is talking about. Now, kind of look through here, and you can see how we will be able to scroll through the dealership once the update comes out. Look at this. You'll be able to have like a bar down here that you scroll through and just go to your designated specific vehicle. Look at that. Look how much faster that's going to be. Currently, you have to manually cycle, and you can't go to the next vehicle until the previous one you're on loads. So it can take a little while getting through the dealership, kind of looking at all the vehicles. That is something I kind of noticed when I got on the game. You know, it was taking a little while to get through the dealership. So this is a huge improvement over the dealership UI and how you scroll through here looking for new vehicles. It's going to make things so much smoother, so much faster. It's so good, man. All right, so this is another thing I'm really glad they're doing with the game. It's going to make each vehicle to where you can click on it in order to switch to it. Now, let me just read off what 4x4 Mania said about this video right here. It says, tap to select a vehicle, including right from the main menu, and pinch to zoom coming in the next update. So, we're going to elaborate on all of that real quick because it's going to be a game changer. All right, now we're going to let this play, and you can see how we'll be able to cycle through the different vehicles in our yard. So, if you see click that, you can click the next vehicle over. You don't have to cycle with the arrows. That's not what they're doing here. They're just simply looking and clicking whatever vehicle they see right here. So that is something that's going to be very, very useful. I like that so much, man. It's going to make things so much smoother. Now this here is showing how the pinch zoom will actually work. So you can see right now they're grabbing the screen and zooming it in and out that way, because right now you have to manually go into your pause menu. Now real quick in game, I'm going to kind of go over a couple things. So this is how you change vehicles currently. You have to manually click. See, we can't click on the Dune Meister over there. See, none of that works, but if you click this way, you can cycle through the different vehicles. So right here, if we look at this image, you can see how we currently adjust our camera. It isn't like a pinch zoom style camera system that we currently have right now, but in this new update we will have that. So currently the camera distance is adjusted by this slider. You slide it left or right to zoom in closer to your vehicle or out further away, and once you do that, it's kind of fixed in that position unless you go back in here to change your camera distance manually. So we'll be able to change the camera distance on the fly like that with that new pinch zoom feature that is coming to 4x4 Mania. Now, another thing we're going to be able to do right here is use the same scrolling UI in order to pick parts when we're selecting parts for our vehicles. So if I click play right here, you can kind of see everything that we're able to do. You just slide through here, scroll through, and pick your parts you want for your vehicle. That's going to make things a lot faster, a lot smoother, and more maneuverable when you're in here trying to pick parts for your vehicle, because it does take a little bit in the current system when you're trying to pick parts just because of the load time for some of the parts. But right here, this completely takes away all that weight, and therefore you're able to just scroll through and pick your stuff. All right, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video right here. Now, as new update information does become available, we'll be doing videos on all that stuff right here. So if you don't want to miss it, be sure to hit that bell, set your post notifications to all. Also, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one.